Split.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rick's Smiley Morning Show. It is 4 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. You remember recently, y'all, when R&B legend Anita Baker, y'all, caught the heat, baby, after her fellow R&B legend Babyface was told, honey, at the last minute that he would not be allowed to perform at their show here in New Jersey. Well, baby, they said Miss Baker say she can't be bothered, honey. They say Anita Baker completely ignored all that backlash. Now, they say she retweeted her fans talking about how much fun they had, honey, that night, and humbly, y'all, bragging about her 3 performing encores. She said, quote, she said, yes, honey, we sang cheering, honey. My amazing band played beautifully. Our fans stayed for 3 encores, and we took requests, honey, from our fans, like always. She said the video wall tech glitched out, honey, but she said, we did the doggone thing, honey. Now, they're saying Miss Baker, 65 years old, honey, she was trending, honey. She had a great time, and she said at the end, God is good. Unquote.
Okay, I guess the question is they couldn't work on the wall while Babyface was performing because he don't use the wall.
No, he doesn't.
Whatever the technical, they couldn't get him up on stage or set something up where the stage is separate, where one will not have an effect on the other.
Evidently
maybe
not.
put a curtain up and let them work on all that while he's performing, or have a closed curtain, have him perform in front of the curtain since he don't use all that stuff. Because I've seen both shows.
Yeah.
And I just did a show with Babyface down in Orlando at the fest, and he does use had some stuff going on the big screen on the jumbotron.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, could they work that out? Because they got concert dates that they still book together.
Yeah. And they said they still friends or whatever and stuff like that. But, but Miss Baker, honey, she travels with her wall, and honey, she needed her wall up. So, and if Babyface, honey, couldn't deal with that, he had to just go ahead and do shows with you or whomever. But they couldn't do it. So we just got to pray, honey. But nevertheless, Miss Baker's ignoring all that.
But everybody got to
stuff
perform because you just can't get on the plane and take all them connecting flights and checking in a hotel and getting dressed and hair and makeup and sound only not to perform now. Regardless of what the situation is, everybody got to hit the stage because it ain't even about going on stage. It's about the stuff that you have to go through to get there in order to get to the stage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. I just hate it.
Yeah, it was a sad situation, but, I guess they've moved on now, and Miss Baker, retweeted all the good things that happened, and she had her 3 encores, so, that's more than the rubies, honey. How that goes. But anyway, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Wendy Williams, baby, they say this girl reportedly, honey, she pitched herself, y'all, to join the Real Housewives of New York City. They say, but baby, Miss Andy Cohen declined, honey. They say it looks like Wendy Williams had hopes for becoming a Real Housewife of New Jersey, but according to Andy Cohen's new book, The Daddy Diaries, he said, the year I grew up, honey, Wendy Williams once pitched herself to join Bravo's The Real Housewives of New York City, reported what they're saying. The former host of the Wendy Williams show called Andy Cohen back in May of 2022 and told him, y'all, that she wanted to be on RHONY. They say, however, Andy said he turned down the idea due to Wendy's personal issues, y'all. Rickey, and that stuff like that, believe it or not, that kind of, it's like you're kicking a dog when they down, honey. Because, Wendy was once up, honey. She was doing great things, honey. Everybody was loving Wendy. She was having everybody on her show doing everything. And as soon as you get down, baby, people show you, honey, we don't need you no more. We don't want you because there's nothing that you could do for us. And I feel bad for Wendy in a situation like that, And eventually, one day, she will come up. Because, we talked about that she may be coming to CNN or what have you and stuff, which I hope she goes somebody's network or what have you. But nevertheless, that's a sad situation, though. That's why
it is messed up, considering how long she's been in the business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's just sad, though. People like you when you're up, honey. When you can't do nothing else for them, honey, they kill you.
That's why. Do you think it's that, or do you think that they're concerned about all of the problems and the issues and the not being able to tape? Because when you look back, she wasn't able to tape a lot of stuff, and that costs networks a lot of money. When the talent can't perform and they got to set up, they still got to pay people. The network lose money when the talent can't perform. You know what I mean? They set up the stage, lights, sound, cameras, the producers, the writers, makeup, hair, all that stuff goes into it. And then when somebody say I can't perform, so that's money down the drain, because now you're not making the money because you're not creating an episode, which advertisers buy commercials for per episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Okay, with that being said, okay, that makes sense and I understand it. But my thing is, maybe I'm just thinking with my heart, just let me down easy, honey. Don't say, honey, I decline. Just say, well, I decline until maybe Wendy get herself better or something like that.
But you know what I don't understand is that why not just cut out the middleman and do a podcast? She could and keep all the money. Like, why depend on a network?
I thought she was going to be doing that.
Yeah, they said that at one point, so, you know.
she can just do that and be good.
Yeah, well.
What's his name? Joe Rogan is his name?
Oh, yeah. Joe Rogan, $1 million worth of game.
Something like.
A lot of them. $100 million.
Yeah.
He got a $100 million contract.
Millions of dollars a month.
Joe Budden got a huge contract. I think Wendy Williams could do great on a podcast.
Yeah,
she would be. Like I said, it's just, I guess it's all about wording. I just feel bad for it, you know, because when you up, that's why I don't subscribe to celebrity, because people like you as far as they can see you. Go around that damn corner, you can't see me no more. That's how much you like me. So,
Oh.
So we just, yes, Ricky. So we going to pray, honey. And then my quick Keke Palmer is denying that she made, honey, $7.5 million. So she said, don't look at that mess, honey. She said, honey, because she said she made it very clear that they Google reports regarding her net worth were false. She said they did an interview, honey, and they're saying the actress know that her net worth is listed at $7.5 million on Google. She replied, first of all, honey, they said my net worth was $7.5 million. Then I had $100,000 in the bank. She said, that's lies. Do not look at that. She said, honey, when asked how far off Google is for how much she actually worked, Keke admitted. She said there's been times, honey, when it was less more and less than that. So she said, honey, don't listen to all that mess. Because, you know, when you Google people, you know, they tell you how much money you make and stuff, or how much they think you make, or how much you have, honey. She said, but that's not her word. So there you have it.
They have one on you too, Gary.
They have one on all of us, honey. So let's Google all of us and see how much they got on us and see how much lies, using lies as alibis. All right, the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today is spring Spring. Oh, no, you're not. Helen, you didn't mess up every word this morning. Spring sky. On the high end, you say spring sky. On the light is, oh, jeez. On the low end, say, look, Ricky.
I didn't say that. I'm just sitting here. I'm waiting on you.
Hell.
You know how you get somebody that look when they stutter real bad? Like, come on, get it out.
On the high end, you say spring sky, and on the low end, you say beautiful light blue. That's your Kahlua for today. I'm
like, what in the boxer from Harlem Nights is going on here? All right, y'all, give it up. Give it up for Gary with the T. And you gonna whip some ass in there?
Oh, Richard Pryor was looking at him, dog. Taxi!
So you gonna be rock? So you gonna be ready for him, champ?
Hell yeah, baby.
Oh, go ahead.